Ahí está.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our streaming presentation sort of thing. My name is Shamilia, and here is Lucia.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Well, this semester, as many as you know, we are also doing our teaching practice with our cooperating teachers, and evaluating has been coming up a lot in that context.
Yeah, exactly. We realized that evaluation is not just about grading tests, but also about the small decisions that teachers make every day, checking understanding, giving feedback, even observing participation of students.
Yes, it's right. So today what we are going to do is to explore what evaluation really means in English language teaching, looking at definition, distinction, models, and qualities.
Yeah. Let's start with a definition. Sorry, but I have to move this. There. So let's start with the definition. According to Granlund and Lin, evaluation is a systematic process of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting information to determine the extent to which pupils are achieving instructional objectives.
So evaluation in the broadest concept includes assessment and teaching, but it's not limited only to that.
Right. Evaluation is continuous. It's not just about exams at the end, but also about things like observation, feedback, and participation.
Yes, you're right, Shami. In fact, when we visit classroom during our teaching practice, we have seen how our cooperating teachers constantly evaluate without even calling it that. They are watching students, giving hints, and adjusting the lesson. That's the evaluation too.
Yes, totally. I think of it like a movie where testing is a snapshot, assessment is a photo album, but evaluation is the whole movie of learning.
Yeah, good. Now, within evaluation, we can distinguish between assessment and testing.
Assessment is broader. Adamson defines it as the process of collecting information or evidence of a learner's progress and achievement over a period of time in order to improve teaching and learning.
And testing, on the other hand, is more specific. Celce-Murcia said that it focuses on performance in controlled conditions. It's like a written or an oral exam.
Yeah, so testing is a tool inside assessment, and assessment is inside evaluation. That's why we use the Venn diagram you were seeing in the previous slide.
Yes. And evaluation can be also understood through some contrast. For example, formative versus summative, feedback during learning versus end of course exams, for example.
Yeah, also formal versus informal. A written test is formal, but checking answers while walking around the class is informal.
And finally, evaluation can be done by teachers, but also through peer self-assessment. We have tried peer assessment in practice, and students really engage with it.
Yeah, let's move to a model that puts evaluation at the center. It's called the backward design.
Yes, according to Wiggins and McTighe, it describes it in three stages. The first one identifies the desired result. The second one determine the acceptable evidence, and the third one plan learning experiences and instructions.
The key idea is start with the end in mind. Think like an assessor first, then as a teacher.
For example, if our desired result is that students can write a short bibliography in English, then we decide what evidence we would show that. Maybe a paragraph in the past tense. Only after that, we plan the activities to help them get there.
That's why evaluation isn't an afterthought. It's what shapes the whole unit from the beginning.
And this really connects to our teaching practice. Our cooperating teachers often ask, what do you want the students to be able to do by the end? That's backward design in action. But not every evaluation is good. Celce-Murcia emphasized 4 important qualities.
First, validity. Does it really measure what it is supposed to? For example, we can test speaking with a multiple choice exam.
Second, reliability. Are results consistent? If 2 teachers mark the same work, will they agree?
Third, fairness. Evaluation should respect students' diversity. In mixed ability groups, one-size-fits-all assessments can be unfair.
And finally, accountability. As teachers, we should justify our evaluation choices. Why this test? Why this rubric?
Talking about rubrics, here's an example. Rubrics make expectations clear for students, connect to backward design goals, and also peer and self-assessment.
In our practicum, we have noticed that students feel less anxious when they know the rubric beforehand because they understand what is expected.
Yeah, totally. But they are always anxious.
Yes, they are. So to wrap up, evaluation is not just the final grade at the end.
It's a continuous process that helps us teach better and helps students learn better.
Backward design reminds us to plan with evaluation in mind from the start.
And as future teachers, we need to see evaluation as a companion, not an enemy. Evaluation guides teaching, not just measures it.
Not just measuring.
And before finishing, here are some references. Here are the references we used for the presentation.
Yes. Yes. We built our slides only from this core text, which really guided our understanding of the evaluation.
Yes, they were really useful.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.